for businesses that want to get their products from their factory or from anywhere they get it from to the market, what's the best way you've seen businesses can use to get their product to the hand of as many consumers as possible?
Okay. The first thing we want to look at here is your route to market for any product or most products will determine on the shelf life of the product itself and the kind of product itself. So when you say product, I want to have a clarity. Are we talking of FMCG? Are we talk of lifestyle products? Because yeah, those are the kind of things that will determine how you really penetrate. But overall, I think one of the things we imbibe in, I'm going to use where I play currently as a case study, because of course, people sell different products and services and they use different means and route to market. For FMCG, one of the fastest way we reach the target audience is just to have a distributor development system whereby we have key distributors. Those are the value chain partners that we translate the product to the wholesale, to the retail, and to the final consumer. So we normally scout for distributors with existing infrastructure that could accelerate how fast we want to penetrate a given market. Another way we complement these most times is we used to have a digital presence, because the technology these days is the way forward. We normally complement that with our physical route to market efforts. And basically, before we do all this, we need to go into intensive market research, even about the distributor themselves. Are they capable? We have some kind of checklist that we normally go to ensure that we have the right distributors on or partnering with us in this. Do they have the right infrastructure? Are they the kind of distributor that align with our objective as a business? Do they have the necessary throughput to actually accelerate this distribution? So I think relying on existing distributors in the current space you are playing or the current product you are trying to launch is the fastest way of getting to market. Then you complement that with the digital efforts, online presence, using media platforms, and all that digital marketing. It's go a long way. And even forming some level of local partnerships, to accelerate this product in those local domains. I think that's it for FMCG bits, but I don't know for that product.
Wow, that's interesting. Now let's assume you've discovered these distributors, you probably know where they are. So how do you actually approach them? Because is it on a one-on-one basis, or you send, because some of us are very lazy, we just want to get the list and maybe do a broadcast of SMS or something. Is it that you just visit them at their store? How do you go about that?
Basically, we start with research. You understand, from the local territory we are planning to dive into. The research intent, we have a fleet of soldiers, sales team that we call them business development managers, that will go to ask the necessary question. We have legal documents. We have a joint business plan document. And this joint business plan document is what will itemize the criteria of what we really need. It's not just about getting a distributor, it's getting the right distributors. So the first thing is you first identify potential. We call them potential because, okay, we see some level of, okay, we can do business. Then we take a deep dive by doing a physical meeting. So it's a layer of the BDM to the first meeting. If they pass the BDM phase, then some other executives, depending on how big the guy is, the distributor, you understand, then some other people will also come down to also give him that assurance that doing business with us is not going to be a waste of time. It's going to be a mutual beneficial discussion. We tell him what we have to offer. He also expresses his own concern, and we make a decision sitting on what next. So it's both ways, but it's going to be a series of steps. You cannot just onboard a distributor overnight to go through a layer of process. But definitely, it's going to start from that particular location where we identify him. Our guys, then we start the checklist, then we go and close it up.